Nah, man, me know some me always gonna make some pretty baby that vein. But how pretty?
How
pretty?
I was dating a white girl, right?
Yeah.
A white girl. And I go to her house, I can go to her family's place and the grandparents. My grandma just look at me and say, you're gonna make some beautiful chocolate babies. She just pinch her cheek and say, yo, you're gonna make some beautiful chocolate babies.
Jesus Christ. The old lady are easy. Yardman Podcast are the one. Yardman Podcast are the one.
Number one.
Yardman Podcast are the one.
Yeah, man.
Yardman Podcast are the one. The Yardman Podcast. Tell about the Yardman Podcast.
Tell them.
Yardman Podcast. Tell about the Yardman Podcast.
Boom! Davian and Toniel back again with the Yardman Podcast, the number one Jamaican podcast in Murcia, Spain.
Number one Jamaican podcast in Europe.
And we're going for the world. And as usual, we start out hot like the summer, hot like a hot pepper sauce, hot like a scotch bonnet.
Hot like hot sweet bread.
You know, some people trust some of them talking there. Some of them talking there, yeah, making you kind of wobbly. Yeah, wobble a little bit, dog. You know, things that get shaky out here. And if you feel the same, tell me in the comments. And this is the point where, while in 30 seconds, you know, like, share, and
subscribe.
Yeah, man. We tell you in the first 30 seconds.
It's free.
Yeah.
Click the buttons.
We're working for free, so that's all you can give us. And when we start off hot with the meme of the week. Meme of the week, and this one, I'm doing this one because I've been bombarded by it.
Yeah.
Not because it's an old one,
yeah.
But ever since we started doing the meme of the week, my meme intake has increased. So now,
yes.
I'm like, okay, I have to do this one. But it's a good one because I really like it's from a comedian and I really like her. And to me, it was very funny at the time, even though it's an old one, but it's a good joke. All right, Tony,
make us see.
Turn up the volume.
Jamaican men have this weird talent where they're able to say the most sexually outrageous thing to you and make it sound like the most beautiful poem ever written by man. And I literally saw it happen the other day. This man walked up to this woman and said, me want dive in your vagina and swim around like Poseidon. Sometimes it can be so supportive as well. Jamaican men have their own way of supporting women. I used to be really insecure about my fupa. Everyone know what a fupa is? For those of you who don't know, it basically stands for like fat upper pussy area. It's here. It's here. Yeah?
Fupa.
And I used to go out of my way to try and hide it. Winston turned to me and said, good pum-pum deserves shelter. I said, I started walking into parties belly first like the Grinch. I said, yes, it's true.
Yeah, man. It even give her confidence.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you this. A Jamaican man will turn a Cinderella that's in the house that doesn't wear the dress.
Yeah.
Into Wonder Woman with his words.
Yeah, man. You have to give her that confidence and that. Because that's how you envision a woman, dog. Like,
yeah.
When I see my woman, I want my woman to walk high.
On a high stool.
Step high. You know what I mean? You're my woman, that means you're my queen. You know?
She's supposed to love herself too, you know?
Yeah, man. And to be honest, like, a lot of that come from your self-esteem. But sometimes you tell a woman something sweet, dog, and she needs to know, say, yo.
She need to hear it and know, and she doesn't need to forget it.
Yeah, tell her often, say, baby.
She shouldn't forget it.
Just tell her, look in her eyes, them, and tell her.
Yeah, man.
Tell her till she tired for you.
Till she tired.
Yeah,
she not gonna ever be tired.
If she tired, that means you're not the one. You're not the one for her, because the man for her then, him tell her and she like it, and it's like music to her ears, man. Yeah, man. Wow. I'm gonna say, dog. That food, but what do you think about the fupa? You think that's true?
Fat upper area. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you have some girls who have a good shelter. For the a good shelter, you know.
Yes, some girls don't have a good shelter.
No, some girls don't have a shelter.
Yeah.
Sometimes a shelter is not needed. You know, but for the ones who have the shelter, Just know that the shelter has its purpose.
All right.
You know?
For real, man. For real.
As our girl said at the video.
Yeah, man. But you know, so yo, most of my friends, like Jamaican friends, from a Jamaican perspective, for those watching,
Yeah.
it's either or either. Like, there's no in between. Like a girl with a little bit of, you know? Or a girl just, you know?
Yeah. You know, if we come to this, there's this thing that us men we can't explain about. I will explain two things and you tell me if I'm wrong or I'm right.
All right, do you think?
So, the fupa thing, right?
Yeah.
So, not exactly the fupa, but like the belly.
Yeah.
Sometimes a man, like, speaking from a Jamaican man kind of perspective, I don't think say no man want a girl with a flat belly. I don't think any man, like, most Jamaican men would say they want a girl with a little belly but not too much. A little bit of everything but not too much.
The Eurocentric beauty standards don't apply.
No, they don't apply.
They don't apply. They don't apply at
They don't
all.
apply.
They don't apply. That 1990s beauty standard don't apply.
It doesn't. And another thing too is the big forehead. The big forehead, Davian.
I'm not depend on this still.
No.
I'm not depend on that. I don't know why, dog. I don't know why, because I don't see like she go butt me.
The one say.
I don't see like she go butt me. My head not big already. We don't need too big head. We have to think about the youths. We have to think about the youths, dog. We have to think about the youths. What the youths have a chance?
Oh, God.
You know what think about that yet? Like,
Yeah.
when you're with a girl and you see, oh, how the kids would look if we have kids? Because I know Sealer. Like, I pray it this way, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if women do this as well. Because whenever I'm dating someone and I'm like, there's a possibility that, you know, A plus B might equal a new C, you know, 1 plus 1 might equal 3. And when 1 plus 1 equal 3, I want the 3 to have a good shot at life. And unfortunately, in a life, you know, the way you look at...
The way you look determine a lot of things. It's sad, but yeah, it is.
Determine it. So, when I'm with a girl, I'm like, if we do 1 plus 1 and we get 3, how is the kid gonna look, bro? How is the kid gonna look?
It depends on the race of the woman. Depends everything about her phenotype as
no, it depends on both of our genetics combined. No?
Yeah.
So you know what? Look when a girl you're seeing and say, yo, I make some pretty baby, you know.
Nah, man, me know me always gonna make some pretty baby Davian. But how pretty? How pretty? It depends on your partner, you know what I say?
If me have an ugly baby, I tell him say I'm ugly still.
And sometimes I be careful, no, Davian. No, the thing is, them say, 2 ugly people will give you a pretty picnic.
Yeah.
And 2 pretty people will give you 1 ugly picnic.
1, but that means I have a chance because I want to have at least 3. So,
well,
so
show the dice. Show the dice.
That 3 have a chance. But seriously, me meant it there. Come on, say I don't know if I just me, just a bit shallow or something like that.
No, I know you, David.
You just look on your partner and say, yo, I know I can make some... I make some gifted children, you know?
Yeah. It's something you always think about. You know, you look on the features of your woman and you say, I wonder if we have a child, then we'll get your features or they might get her mother's features even.
True.
You know? That's why when you get in with somebody, it's always good to see them parents. So you know everything you're dealing with.
Especially with plastic surgery nowadays.
Hey!
Nowadays, you see a woman with a nice tiny nose. You have a baby with a big nose, you think a jacket. You think a jacket, but she does change her nose.
She changed her nose. So
change
all
her nose.
of these things matter. All of these things matter, you know?
Matter for me, at least. You know?
And another dynamic to it is that, for example, if you're dating outside of your race, I feel like in the relationship around the table, around the family and friends and whatever, it going to be a cornerstone topic when you guys are brought up. How the baby going to look? Because some might not have seen such a mixture of people, so they might say,
Yeah, man.
and they really start to wonder. Even the woman herself might wonder.
No, 100%, bro.
Like it's not. I think it's normal. I think it's normal.
I remember I was dating. Let me see how I can twist this so people don't know. I was dating a white girl, right?
Yeah.
A white girl. And I go to her house and go to her family's place and the grandparents. And the grandma just look at me and say, you're going to make some beautiful chocolate babies. You're going to make some
Granny?
She just pinch my cheek and say, yo, you're going to make some beautiful chocolate babies.
Jesus Christ. The old lady had no easy. The old lady had no easy, you know.
I'm going to look on her and say, yo, how should I take this? Like, compliment her or what? Because sometimes we have that defense mechanism there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, see, yo, she just wants some cute grandbaby like any other grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, she want. Yeah. As in, that's all you want, I guess, as a grandparent. Say, your grandkids come out beautiful, educated, and powerful.
Yeah, man.
And then become something, and become somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of them, like, I feel like my experience at Wally here in Spain. Like, some of the women, them, as in, like, the older women as yet are like, you know, them 60s, 70s, 50s, them not afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
Que guapo eres. Wow.
True. Cause them not, and them I think about the future. Like if you have a youth in the future.
Yeah, you know, but it even have forgot. You don't even forgot to have like having children. They will see you ordinarily. What is? They will see you ordinarily and just tell you, say, you know, you're guapo. And they make you feel them as in like them compliment you. Not all the time, but them compliment you and then probably call you guapo.
I really talk.
As in I find that happening to me, for example.
I get more compliments from older women.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear. An old woman and call me guapo and call me handsome more than a young woman.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
Gracias. That's how
yeah. Like a cool guys, you know, thank you for the ego, yeah, man. You know, thank you for the ego, you know, you make me feel good. You make me feel good, but I don't lie, but they make me feel good, yeah. Sometimes you go out in a bar and an old woman just come up to you and just start talk to you. I just tell her, say your hands up. Them straight, them brawling with it. Them brawling, dog. They just come up to you and just start talk to you. And them look, them touch you up. Oh, they love touch.
Before that's something there, you
know. They love touch.
Always
I touch your shoulder and I touch your Jesus.
No, sir. That's serious. That sounds serious. Nobody never touch my shoulder.
No, dog. They're brawling with it, man. They're brawling with it, dog. I swear to you, they're brawling with it, man. All right, what's your meme? Tony's meme.
All right, this is my meme of the week. Mine isn't really a joke, but is something.
The meme of the week don't have to be funny. The meme of the week just have to be relevant.
Yeah, so all right. This is Caribbean people.
All right,
the first one this one.
All right, yes, da.
Come explícame. No tengo pro. No digas nueve. Pinga tirando. 12-20. A 6 con 25.
Deep dominance.
One more. ¿Cómo tú vas a decir que yo? ¿Cuánto tienes? 8, mira el camión de 8.
I mean, a serious business in the dog. I mean, a serious thing.
My things are Jubas.
Put the news!
That's how for you, it look like? No.
You see that? I saw you play the game.
Bro.
Yo. What's sweet like that, me know?
I'm gonna miss that, you know.
You can keep the dam. This is a game where me know.
Yo, Tony.
Yo.
You have no idea. Like when I play domino here, so I play. I don't feel. I miss the passion.
I miss the passion. Domino is more than just a game. It's a feeling. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole evening. It's a whole conversation. It's a whole connection.
Yeah.
It's everything in one.
Bro, I miss when I'm gonna go and slap the table till my hand pain me. Till that trouble. Till it just start getting
Especially it's a board table.
What? And you beat out that table and back. Yo, I miss it, man. I miss it wicked. That me know, one of the things I miss most about Jamaica, just after work, just go on the ends there, just play a few rounds of domino before me even go in my house.
It relieves stress.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Relieve
That is
stress.
a stress. That meeting is a stress release, dog.
Relieves stress, yeah.
Yeah,
Trust
man.
me.
That's one serious thing I'm miss about Jamaica.
And domino is such a thing. It crosses borders and languages and everything. It's like everybody who play domino can actually understand what we're saying.
True.
Even people here play domino as well. You ever go in
Yeah.
like some of the they call it the Bar de los Viejos.
Yeah,
like
man,
the
yeah,
old
man.
people bar.
There's one when I used to live across.
Or the bar for senior citizens.
When I used to live across town there, so in towards Randa Norte,
Mm-hmm.
it's a bar around there. Sometimes I would go, say I go America down to buy groceries, and I would spend an hour and a half just
Yeah,
watching
man.
them playing domino.
And them play, no man.
Yeah, but
But them play, but them not play with the same passion. Them play the same drive as we.
But the passion, but then again,
Yeah.
I don't. It just it's a good game because I like it mentally, but they just don't beat down the tables, bro.
I don't want to say it's about being more civilized because what is being civilized? There's no proper definition for civilization.
No, in any sport, passion
It's
is
just
what,
passion, yeah.
Passion is what makes any sport a sport.
That is
If
right.
you lack passion in anything,
Yeah.
after a certain amount of time. But then again, they display the passion different. They display
Yes,
different because
yeah.
I see them enjoying themselves and I see them get upset when somebody lose or stuff like that. But no one's gonna beat down a table. And it's like
I've never seen
when
it.
we go out and we're playing with our friends, they look at us in shock.
Yes. Like,
Dismay,
like
aggression. I remember G telling me like, Toniel, I've never played domino with you again because you become a different person.
no!
You become a different person.
I lie.
I swear.
I lie.
Say, yo, she'll never play with Tony again because Tony playing domino is a different person. You see this calm, cool, collected, humble youth, yeah?
No, played with it. But
He's a different man. It's like you take off a mask.
the thing is, Davian, my problem is when I begin a company table and then play well.
They don't play well. They play lucky.
And then the beginner will turn around and say, hey, you've been playing this all your life and I come beat you. When they don't know is that when somebody knows how to play, you can read this person. You can say, all right, this person might be playing in this direction.
Yeah.
But if you can't read the person and them going like this all over, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, man. Like, it's just like
There's nothing you can do.
their unpredictability
It throws you off.
is their biggest advantage. And they don't realize it and they think it's skill. Because there's a skill, there's a heart to domino, bro. 28 pieces to know and picture who has each piece,
It's an incredible thing. It's an incredible thing. It's mathematics as well.
I used to have it, I don't have it anymore. I lose it. I'm losing it. The iron now get sharp. No
Them
iron
say, Davian, it no good if you live in a white man country too long,
there.
Davian.
No, dog. All right. Remember the other day we were playing, right?
Yes.
I went at the bar. Normally, to read the game, it come quicker to me. I don't know if it's because I get older, but normally it just come quick. I see you play 3 dominoes, I can say, yo, all right, this are all you're on stage. No, it gone to 4 or 5 dominoes, which is too late. I have to look on the table, I try to remember who put down which piece. But before, I could play the game over in my head from start to beginning. I know who play each piece.
Bumbo clot.
But no, because I haven't been playing. Because remember, I used to play it every day, 7 days a week, at least 1 to 2 hours.
It's like practicing a sport. You know?
I'm going to lose it, man.
You lose your edge, Davian.
Yeah, the sharpness, dog. You
Sharpness,
say,
yeah,
always
yeah.
say iron, sharp, iron. Iron,
It
sharp.
goes back. It always goes back, Davian. Iron.
Bro.
Sharp iron. Yes.
The reason why I was even good at domino, because I remember growing up playing dominoes, couldn't get a game at the big man table. Couldn't get a game. So I just watch. And one day, one big man girl come and call him and say, yo, you need to come home.
Hey,
We need to do something, And I get the chance to go up on the big man table one day, bro.
Just one day, one chance.
One chance. And I sit down at that big man table. And I go, so, boom. Drop in. Them say, youth, you're good.
Yeah, study.
Yeah,
know
study.
about him. Know that.
So the next time I go,
yeah.
and them shorter one, they don't wait until another big man come and say, yo, Davin.
So you'd come warm up the
warm
bench, yeah.
I remember at one point, like, me and my friend, Nate, but Nate got on 9 night.
Yeah.
2 young youths. Got a 9 night. 9 night is some big old man are playing at the 50s, 60s, and we're just, I think,
And
18,
them are,
19.
yo, them are drink.
Yeah.
And them a drink liquor. Them a drink Manish water.
Every fucking
Everything. Them a drink Dragon, Heineken, Guinness,
Yeah,
Red
man.
Stripes, Stout, everything.
Yeah.
You can beat them old man there when them under them white rum and water. David?
Bro. Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you, so yo, me and
Hey.
Nate go up on the board one at the 990, you know, bro.
Yo.
In an area where I don't normally go, you know. I'll go so boom. I'll go up on a table. I beg them for a game, you know. I had to beg them because you know when you're young,
no, little
yo,
boy,
it's little boy,
people,
wanna go find, go
Little
play with over phone table.
Little boy go one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't know me already. I want to play with the people that are better than me.
You're brave, you know, David.
I want to play with the people that are better than me. And me and Nate go up on a table with some of the most established domino players them.
Yeah.
We give them a clock, them a 6 love.
Jesus. Them never running no home.
No! People line up to come play with us. Because we do so the whole night we are clock 6 love. Every night for them call for come play down there.
Good.
Cause what? Me and Nate used to be on the liquor boy table and we used to play all the time. So we have the chemistry.
Yeah.
We have the chemistry. And you don't know who wins the hand, dog.
You win still,
Yeah, man, I must look at domino.
This
But,
domino, man.
yeah, man, people, like reminiscing on the domino. If you ever play domino on them thing there, I feel like a few Jamaicans watching might have played. But, Tony, what you doing to the audience, bro? Why is a Rasta man wearing a big ballad bottom shirt? Why is a Rasta man?
It's a good question.
Why is a Rasta man
It's a good
wearing
question.
a big ballad bottom shirt? You know
It's
that?
a good question.
You know who that is?
I know who it is, but I don't exactly remember him name, Rastafari. I wonder if them can see.
You have a man on your shirt.
Davian,
you
don't do
don't
this
know
to
who
me,
the man
Davian.
is?
Don't do this to me, Davian.
Da-da-dee.
Davian, you watch movies, Davian.
Da-da-dee.
You wear Tommy Hilfiger, Davian. Have you ever met Tommy?
I don't have. You have a man picture on your shirt, brother. Half naked man on your shirt. A man muscling up and powering up on your shirt.
Yes, back to what I was saying. This character, he actually comes from one of my favorite anime, I would say.
Yeah?
Dragon Ball Z, the original. As in, I always say this. Coming from my generation,
Yeah.
if you have never watched Dragon Ball Z before, and worse, if you've never heard about it,
Yeah.
I can't trust you. No matter what, I can't trust you, Davian. I don't know, just
But
his thing
brother,
with me.
I know you can't tell me who that guy's name
I
is.
don't know his name, but I know he come from Dragon Ball Z, and him have the special ability with the eye. Boom! With the powerful eye.
Yeah. Well, him have a third eye, Tien. His name is Tien.
And you know why this man is very important? This man represent the
Man's
third
a
eye.
waste man, dog.
No, dog.
Tien
The man,
is
me
Tien
feel
is
like
a
this
waste,
character. Me feel
man.
like this character in this anime Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Them put him here to represent the third eye, the pineal gland. You know what I say? How powerful it can be when you actually charge it, learn about it, and train it. You know what I say?
You're thinking too deep, bro.
No man, just cool, no man.
That's too much depth.
You have 7 brothers, 7 different minds.
Firstly,
Davian.
he didn't play such a big role. He died all the time. He was almost always alive. Tien, if you know he's going into war, you know he's not gonna make it out alive.
But yeah, man. Nice character,
So for
you
me,
know.
Dragon Ball Z, I love anime. For anybody who don't know, I am a big fan. And not know when it's getting saturated, and I feel like everyone's a fan of anime, you know. Like everyone's watching anime.
Yeah.
And props to you, because to be honest, in terms of entertainment right now, I genuinely feel like an anime will eventually eclipse movies.
I agree with you, and I'll explain to you why after.
Yeah, I feel like it will eclipse movie in the terms of like the production is a bit cheaper, even though animations are very expensive. The creative liberties that they can take with it.
You're
is
taking away all my points, but
much
go
more.
ahead.
They can write it better. People are willing to consume large quantities of it, whereas nowadays movies are more geared towards sending certain message. Every movie has a certain underlying message. Not saying animes don't, but animes don't bring across those heavy messages. You know, like
Depends, you know. But
Alright,
I get you.
What I'm saying, like,
Yeah, my man.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but every movie you watch now, they have some boxes they need to check. Diversity. Not every movie needs to be diverse. Someone needs to be in it that's homosexual. Not every movie needs to have a homosexual in it. Someone needs to be trans in it. Not everyone needs to have someone trans in it. Some form of these social issues are integrated in the movies. Like people are feeling that. Well, personally, I feel like it's being force fed.
It definitely is.
It's like
it's called education by visual cues.
By visual cues. Anime doesn't do that, and if they do, it's a lot more subtle. Mm-hmm. There is a difference where you watch a movie and you're like, there's no way a black guy would be in this group.
Yeah, dog. Sometimes you have the bumbo clad. With the blood clot one black man fit yourself.
Yeah, how does that fit in? Why you have an Asian person in the cast? Because you're trying to fill the diversity quota to appeal to a wider audience. That is what, to me, that's what turns me off a lot of movies nowadays.
Yeah.
Next thing that turns me off the movies versus watching animes is movies lack the creativity of anime in the terms that most of the popular movies that get released in theaters, they're sequels or prequels.
Yeah, you have very few movies. Well, no. Well, you have few movies these days that release with a new concept. Honestly, most of the time, the concepts or the stories are kind of recycled and repeated.
It's recycled, bro. If you look at most of the big releases this year,
yeah,
it's a sequel or a prequel.
For be honest, Davy, the last time I can probably say the last time actually look out for a movie was maybe around the time of Pirates of the Caribbean.
But that's not a new movie.
That wasn't sequel. I know which movie I'm still waiting on. Sherlock Holmes.
There have been many.
I know, but I want them to release more. I love Sherlock Holmes.
You see, you are the one that's buying into this. They're just regurgitating the same thing and telling the same story a different way. Whereas
no, the Sherlock Holmes story is a known story.
No.
They have books and all of these things.
There are multiple series on Sherlock Holmes. Mm-hmm. There are multiple movies on Sherlock Holmes. There are multiple spin-offs of Sherlock Holmes. Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like,
no,
it's saturated.
Wash,
you're not
rinse and repeat.
Exactly. Where is it gonna be the new concept? Like, for instance, when the Star Wars franchise came out first, that was a new concept, groundbreaking. Boom. Now, Disney releasing like 3-4 every few months. There's a new spin-off.
Yeah, I think we're running out of ideas.
No, we're not running out of ideas. They're just not taking the liberties to make new content, which is why people are moving more towards anime. Because you will find an anime to match every criteria.
All of them.
Every criteria, new, fresh, refreshing. And when animes come out, there will always be a new anime each year that just blows the socks off. Like this year, I watched 2 animes that I like this year. Yeah. New. Solo Leveling and KAIJU number 8.
KAIJU. I don't know this one. It sounds interesting.
KAIJU number 8. You know what a KAIJU is?
No.
All right. Essentially the Japanese word for monster. So KAIJU, like when you have monsters, they will call it KAIJU. So like KAIJU. Godzilla would be considered a KAIJU. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Godzilla, I think, is the most famous KAIJU, you would say. And if I'm wrong, drop it in the comments, right?
Yeah.
So KAIJU number 8 is pre this concept, right? There is this dystopian society where it's always being invaded by different monsters. These monsters are called KAIJU. So they created a security force that goes in and kills these monsters, right? To eliminate the monsters. The security force is well trained and they use technology that has been adapted from the KAIJU parts in order to be able to fight them. Because, on a human scale, fighting a 2-story monster, it's impossible. But they have this technology that, gives them more strength, gives them more speed, empowers their weapon. And it's in this world where this guy, his job, he starts out, he's always want to be one of these fighters for the force. And he's gotten to a certain age, he's over 30. Which means that, in the military, you can't get into the military at a certain age. So now, he's over 30. and his life is done. His life is essentially
His life is done.
His life is done in the concept of his
Oh,
dreams.
shit.
His
Yeah,
dreams,
yeah.
because his dream was always to be in the force, but he has failed the test, consistently failing the test to join. Like he didn't pass basic training.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And now he gets the next job working to clean up the city.
Ah.
So when the kaijus get killed, he's the one that goes in and cuts up them and just disposes. So basically, a
Yeah, man,
garbage man.
superhero himself. Not all superheroes
No,
wear capes.
he's a garbage man. Essentially a garbage
Nah,
man.
but they're heroes too.
Yeah, but
No, but
No.
Davian, because when it
No.
was 2020, only the garbage men, the nurses, and essential workers were running the world, Davian. There's
Yeah,
no but,
but-
Davian. Put
yes,
some respect on them
There's
name.
a but. There's a but in this concept, because in this world, that means his ranking in society. You can't say there's not a social status associated with your job.
Which shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but there is.
Yeah.
So he is ranked as one of the lowest.
But
people.
put some respect on him name.
You know, barely earning, you know, cleaning up the monsters until one day.
What's his name?
I can't remember his name. It's
Okay,
bad. I
okay.
can't remember his name. It's a fresh one. One day a kid comes on the site, has the same dreams and aspirations as him that he had when he just started working. The kid wants to join the force as well.
Yeah.
And the kid just is like saying that he's a loser and everything.
The
And
kid
it-
is saying that
yes,
the kid is saying to the kid's self, I'm a loser.
No, the kid is saying to the man.
To the man.
Yeah, because the man has
shit.
given up.
That's supposed to hurt, yeah.
Yeah, because he sees the kid. You know what? Like, I don't know if you look at one of your students and you say, yo, you see some of yourself in him.
I've seen that before.
You
I
see,
understand
like,
what you
the way
mean.
they approach the world. So this
You-
kid
you-
had the vibrancy, the energy, the
Yeah.
drive that he had at that
He
age.
saw some qualities that he had in himself
Exactly.
in the kid.
But he wanted the kid to be more grounded, to know that there's a possibility that not everyone that tries to join this force makes it to it. And it came to a point where they were both working, cleaning up the bodies, because the kid is doing this as a part-time job. Because he's saying like, oh, I'm only doing this because, like when you get a side job in a supermarket or something, and you say you're doing this until I go on to a bigger job or, a flashier title.
Yeah.
And one day, like while they were cleaning up on a site, like there was a small kaiju that broke out, and then the force wouldn't get to them. Just him and the kid there, and the kaiju is going after them to kill them. And the older man jump into action, and his reflexes save the kid. Save the kid, and he told the kid to run, risking his life to save him. So he still had the art to be saving people, and eventually it turned out that this was his opportunity in disguise, because then he got met by some form of technology that gave him some of the kaiju power. So now he's half human, half kaiju.
Bombo clad.
But no,
Aye.
and it turns out that they raised the age for him to join the military. by 2 years.
It don't win now.
Yeah. So no, that's the issue now. So now he has to join this military thing now
Yeah.
to fight the kaiju, and he's doing it with this kid because he wants to protect the kid, because he knows that it's very dangerous. Like most of them die. But the thing is, now he has to hide that he's a kaiju, because he's hunting kaiju while being a kaiju.
Of course, yeah, that kind of, that's been a wolf in sheep's clothing.
And the entire thing just developed around that, bro. And it's such a beautiful the animation.
But Davian, I don't want to discredit what you said earlier about the movies, about them wash, rinsing, and repeating. Yeah. But I can also tell you, I see the same concept before,
You see the concept.
But wait, let me land. I saw this same concept in similar ways in Attack on Titan, when they got special armors to fight the Titans, and even within the normal people, you had Titans who hid in society and were fighting Titans as well. As I said, I'm not taking from your point.
Yeah, but Tony,
know?
All right. What? Valid, very valid. But you as an artist know, like, there's no original art. You build on it and you spin it in a your way to make something totally.
Yeah, man.
New.
Everything what happened in the 80s, it happen right now. Clothes, fashion, same
exactly.
thing.
You build on it and you spin it into something new.
Yeah,
that is what them doing, bro. So this anime, I think,
but
animation.
But let me finish too. So I understand that, but what my respect is from what you're saying is that the ability, the potential that anime has,
yeah,
to be more expressive, to be more graphical, to be more gory, to be more to be everything that a movie cannot do, an anime can do.
Right. This brings me to the next thing
You
about
know?
animes. Now that Netflix is adapting a lot of animes.
They are. I wonder what is the reasoning.
Because Netflix needs to produce content.
And they're running races with like Crunchyroll and like other anime streaming platforms.
Yeah.
So I guess I have to try to keep
so
up.
Netflix going into investing in the live action animes, they're trying to be ahead of the curve. I don't think they're doing a particularly good job at it because the execution, they already have a great storyline, but to execute a live action anime, it's always going to be an uphill battle. Because you don't have the same liberties that you can take. Like, so far, like, they did the Avatar one. That was all right. They did the One Piece one.
Listen. That was not all right. The
They
Avatar
were average. They were
mid.
They're average. I wouldn't give them more than 6.5, but they're average.
Remind me, when we get to a certain point, so we'll name our favorite animes, but Avatar is one of my favorite animes. I used to watch Avatar when I was younger. Avatar The Last Airbender. They have different books.
Yeah.
You have the fire book, you have the water book, you have the earth book, and the wind book.
Yeah, and then you have the Legend of Korra.
Yeah, but the movie, they condensed everything into an hour, and that was my problem. There were some things, it's just like the Bob Marley movie.
The story was,
you want to see something, but not all the time what you want to see will actually come out.
That's what I'm saying, like, the cast to produce the movie or the anime.
The acting for
the
me
live
wasn't
action
good either.
It's almost impossible. The acting
wasn't good for me.
Bro, to me, it was just average. It's like, I didn't expect more. I didn't expect less.
Yeah.
It was just, you know what, this is what we're given. Same thing with the One Piece.
I didn't watch the One Piece yet because I haven't watched anything with One Piece.
Firstly, you can't make a One Piece live action. Like, I don't see why you would make a One Piece live action. One Piece is still ongoing.
When will it stop, David?
Yeah.
It will never stop, so why wait?
Sure.
Why wait, David? How many episodes they have like 1,500 episodes right now?
No, I don't think so much. Yet. Probably like 1,200 or something.
Something like that.
Sure. I know I am at 1,086.
Bomboclat.
I think I'm at 1,086.
I remember the first time I watched One Piece on TV when I was younger. I watched like the first 3 episodes. I remember his name is Luffy.
Yeah.
The one with the cap?
Yeah, Luffy.
Yeah, I remember
Straw
him.
Hat, Luffy.
I remember him in the first episode. The concept to me, that was the first time I was actually understanding what is an anime. Because being younger, we used to see animes, but we didn't know what they were.
All right.
For example, Dragon Ball Z we used to watch. We used to watch Dragon Ball. You would consider Thundercat?
No.
That's a cartoon.
I'll consider, that's all right. That's the next thing. That's the next thing with anime. Anime versus cartoon. What is the difference between anime and
we should have do that from the first start of the episode.
What is
Mr. Davian Reed, can you please explain to us what is the difference between an anime and a cartoon?
It's tough, bro. I know anime fans will be like, there's a clear difference there. Cartoon, whereas Western people will be like, is there, bro? But there is.
Yeah.
For me, like, cartoons are Western, for example. They're more, I would say, American Western kind of depictions.
Yeah.
Cartoons are more comedic. Not saying that they're not comedic animes, they are.
Yeah.
Cartoons are more comedic. The graphics are different.
Definitely.
The animation is a lot different. The storytelling is a lot different. Animes will tend to take more creative liberties, as I would say, like go towards the point of actually showing people getting unalived on screen.
Yeah, they show a lot of things. Even show Norp.
Exactly.
In anime, yeah.
Exactly. And the next thing for me that defines anime, like where I can tell the difference, is like you have music on a concept, but you have different genres of music.
In the animes?
No. I'm saying like if you can compare them to
music.
Because some people say anime is cartoon. If you want to define it, like there's music, right?
There's music.
And then music has different branches.
Yeah.
One branch of music is reggae.
One branch is folklore.
Yeah.
Indie.
Exactly. Some of them they will be similar, but they're not the same.
It's just like Afrobeat and Amapiano. Or Afrobeat and dancehall.
Similar,
Similar,
but not the
but not the
same.
same. Not exactly
You know what I'm saying?
the same. Yeah.
When someone is watching an anime, you'll never hear him saying, "I'm watching a cartoon," unless this person is new to the entire concept of it.
Yeah.
And the moment you can easily distinguish them, like they're fruits, apples and oranges. You know, mango and melon.
Apples and oranges. I like your
Apples and oranges.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people come up to me like, nobody can tell me anime is not cartoon, because ideally, when I started watching as a kid in Jamaica, watching Dragon Ball,
yeah.
I would tell my mom I'm getting up early to go watch cartoon, because in the West,
Yeah, we say cartoon. Everything cartoon. From his a drawing
It's
and
a
it
cartoon.
move and it make cartoon.
But it's not, bro. It took time to realize that, it's not. Because in the Western world, we call it cartoon. In Japan, they call it anime. In Japan, they call it manga. In the Western world, they call it comic books.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you were to call it cartoon, you're essentially...
You're putting it into a box.
You're putting it into a box and taking away the unique identity of this concept that the Japanese people created. And I feel like that's just dumb. No, it's just not even dumb. It's just disrespectful as well.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think so.
imagine if somebody come and tell you say, yo, dance all hip hop.
But I say what?
You know?
But I say what? But I look at him and say what?
I say-
We just say repeat.
I say reggae or reggaeton. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're different, but they're still music. You know what I mean, bro?
That's a repeat. Repeat what you just say.
All right. So that's a big debate. Only the Western people have that debate, and people, I feel, just generally just want to make a point, because personally, it's easy to depict, easily to tell the differences.
Yeah.
Easily. All right. Top 5 animes to you.
Now you fucked me up, Davin. I don't know if these are cartoons or animes. I will name them.
Yeah, one of the culprits.
I'm one of the culprits. I was here all along. I was just trying to be quiet. But I'm one of the culprits.
Top 5. What about your anime?
Top 5. In no order. Is Pokemon an anime?
Yes.
So Pokemon.
I wouldn't put Pokemon in top 5, but I'm not. TONNIEL'S top 5 animes.
Dragon Ball Z. Attack on Titan. Death Note. I haven't watched all of it.
Then you can't say that.
Why?
You can't say that.
I think I watched enough. I think I've watched enough.
The ending affects the entire.
Alright, don't spoil it for me
then.
then.
Don't watch the entire thing.
Alright, let me take it out. Take it out then.
But then again, it's your choice. Like,
Let me add Naruto then. Can I name a fifth one? Let's see.
do you know a 5th anime?
Brother, of course.
Okay.
But. I can't name a 5th one.
Why?
I don't have any more that I have a strong affinity to. If you see what I mean.
Alright, put Death Note then.
Alright, Death Note complete the top 5.
Alright, Tony, repeat your top 5 animes.
So my top 5 animes, ones that I love, are Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. Which one is there I say? Attack on Titan, Death Note,
That's 5.
and Pokemon.
Yeah, you start off with Pokemon, bro. So
that's 5, yeah.
You really love Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Gotta catch him all. All right, my top 5.
Yeah.
All right, this is a tough one. It's like,
Tell
it's
me your
like
top
choosing
5.
between my kids, and I have hundreds of them. But I'll tell that I won't say the top 5 ones based on like popularity or anything like that. I'm gonna say the top 5 based on nostalgia and relatability, and just the ones that I enjoy the most growing up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the top 5 right now, because then they're new age anime like Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man and the KAIJU number 8, Demon Slayer, all those animes that I watch as an adult.
1 second. Is Yu-Gi-Oh an anime?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to add Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's 6 now.
Just take out one of the Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, because for me they're the same thing, you know? Even though they're different, they're the same
Tony.
thing.
People will come at you. People will come at you, my brother. People will come at you. All right. So my top 5. Oh, I don't even think about this, but definitely Dragon Ball Z. I'll put those together.
If you didn't, I wouldn't trust you, David.
No, bro, that's the foundation.
Foundation.
That's the foundation. That's what made me feel like I could be anything.
Yeah, you know, seeing Goku. Where's Goku? There's Goku over there. Here's Goku.
That's what made me feel like I can be anything.
Super Saiyan.
Yep. Top 5. Dragon Ball Z. Bleach. Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter, whatever they want to say it. It's tough, you know?
It's tough. It's tough.
I want to put Attack on Titan in it because I really enjoy that one.
Love it.
Oh, I would love to put Pokemon in it,
but
I don't want to put Pokemon in it because I really enjoyed it as a kid. But now that I watch it, bro, I'm like, I've outgrown it.
I know, but that's one of the. Sorry to cut you, but that's one of the beautiful things about it. Pokemon is so beautiful. I want to stay with the memories I have, and I won't rewatch the series.
So it's the nostalgia of it, bro.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
So my top 5.
Who knows? One day I might watch it to actually understand it.
Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Hunter,
Attack on Titan,
and I would say all of the Naruto franchise.
The Shippuden.
All of it. Yeah, I love those. Those would be the ones that if I had to rewatch animes, I would. Special shout outs to Death Note. I do like Death Note, but it doesn't give me a nostalgic feeling.
When did you watch it?
Older. When I was older.
That's why. So you
doesn't give me the nostalgia.
So you have no real connection to it, you know?
I'm giving but of quality, it's great.
Yeah.
Of nostalgia, it doesn't give me it's very old as well, but it doesn't give me the same nostalgic feeling that the others do. Like when I remember watching Bleach, I have distinct memories of, staying up late at night to watch it.
I remember when Bleach used to come on TV. I watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But then as a kid, there's no way you can really follow your anime if your anime keeps being played late in the night. But I remember when Bleach used to come on Cartoon Network first.
Late at
night, they used to put it. Yeah, I remember.
Special shout outs to My Hero Academia, a newer one. I like that one, but newer season. Demon Slayer. Bro.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
I wonder. Sometimes I wonder.
That's a banger.
Sometimes I wonder, because for example, the who knew that One Piece would be so big today when it started?
Special shout out to One Piece. But that's the thing. I think they always knew, because I don't know if it's right, but there's a rumor that One Piece won't end until Luffy actually becomes the Pirate King of the pirates.
And that is when is that?
And they have so many different arcs, but
yeah.
It takes a lot of talent to keep a story running that long.
Of course, yeah. It does.
It's like it's almost like like the Simpsons. That's running long over 30 years. I think to keep something running that long is insanely talented by the writers, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Insanely talented.
And to keep people's interest, because you have to understand that these animes.
I got problems.
Hey, you have to remember that these animes actually started in a different period of time.
Yeah.
They had to adapt to this period of time. And they kept adapting and moving and evolving and changing until we see them now with nowadays concepts, with nowadays thinking and commentary and all of these things.
All right.
And I just want to say hats off to the graphics creators of these.
No, it's gotten to the point where even
animes.
Netflix making animes as well.
Netflix.
Yeah, there are a few ones that I watch on Netflix, like Baki. I don't know if you know Baki.
Baki, no.
Baki.
What a name, Baki. No, I only want to be careful. Baki.
But there's Netflix put out a banger.
Yeah.
This one, the Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Blue-Eyed Samurai. That sound.
The Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Oh no! Wait.
That one is a
banger. Wait. Samurai Jack is an anime, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I think tough,
but
nostalgia.
My God, Samurai
that
Jack was one of my
cartoon, though,
favorite.
That was on Cartoon Network, yeah?
Cartoon or anime was one of my favorite, and I can recall my favorite episode.
Which
Did you
one?
watch it?
Of course, I watched Samurai Jack.
You remember the episode with the 3 watchmen of the tower?
The blind one.
The blind
one.
No, the blind watchmen.
The tree, yeah.
They were blind, but they could hear so well, and they were trying to stop Jack from getting on top of the tower.
Yeah, I think
I won't spoil it. Oh, please, guys, please go and watch this episode.
I don't.
If you can find it online,
Yeah.
you try to go and watch it.
I think they said there was some story there, like Jack. I can't do it because
he actually said a very important message in it. I don't remember what he said right now, but at the end, when he got to the top of the tower and found out that the guys were actually cursed, you know, they actually said that they wanted what they wished for, something, and the world gave it to them, but with a consequence.
Be careful what you
And
wish for.
And that was the whole theme basically, and the consequence was that I will make you the best warrior, because they wanted to be the best warriors. But guess what? You have to watch the tower. You have to guard the tower.
Yeah.
And they got the life sentence there. Armies came to try to beat them. They just with their arrows.
I remember that episode.
That was my favorite
can't
episode.
remember, like, that's such a long cartoon. That was a Cartoon
Yo.
Network one, bro.
Ja.
That was a youth. I'm an old man here, dog. I'm a big
dog.
body.
Samurai Jack. I remember it. I love it. Gone to bed.
Do you feel like I know, like, men that watch anime get sometimes, you know, people look at them a certain way. What do you feel about that? Because as a I wouldn't say you just watch anime mainly because me and your friends are coming, right?
No, exactly. No. Alright. Reason why I watch animes nowadays. 1, people recommend them to me. And 2, I kind of try to look for different concepts. That way I can learn more. People might say, you know what are you learning from an anime actually?
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot to learn from watching these episodes.
Animes always have a good
the
message.
The commentary that they give you in the anime, and if you really sit down and think about like what the episode is actually trying to teach you, you will learn a lot. So those are my 2 reasons why I say I watch anime.
Yeah, like a lot of animes to me, they preach a lot of world issues like economics, war, peace,
politics also.
Yeah, man, they teach a lot of those things there. It's an underlying message. This is what I'm saying. It's not in your face, but it's there.
That's why I tell you about the great Attack on Titan, Davin. Remember when you laugh after me?
Which time?
Which
time?
About the concept of the flat earth, whatever. With the wall. The people only knew what they could see beyond or within the realms of the wall.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there was a whole world outside of this wall that the leaders of this country were actually trying to keep from them.
True.
You know, that whole concept is such a beautiful concept.
Yeah.
Within Attack on Titan.
And you can see that concept, let's say, in Naruto as well.
Yeah, and the thing is now when you preach this kind of rhetoric or whatever to the people who lives in the confinements of the wall, anybody who start to talk about, you know, there's somewhere outside of this wall, they either kill you, they call you crazy and get your reputation down, or they just disregard you.
Fake news and propaganda, bro. But all the animes, like say for instance, like Naruto as well. Naruto shows to me when it came down to the end, just one person's vision of wanting to change the world and going about it a certain way.
One person who was different in the world.
Yeah, trying to change it.
Yeah.
And like imagine and the concept was like the villages. Like those are like the big superpowers in the world, you know. All fighting to maintain power.
Yes,
all have a
that's
good
what I saw. Yeah,
all have a good reason to protect their lands and their people. Like they are justified in their actions. And when it came to it, if Naruto said, "Oh, maybe we can come together and fight a bigger evil," because honestly, I feel like the world would be a better place if we had a common evil to fight. Think about it.
We have a lot of common evils.
No.
One common evil, I don't think that's a good. I don't think you want to see that, Davian.
No. Imagine.
That evil might be too powerful, Davian.
No.
For everybody to tune in to
Nothing-
say, I don't like this thing.
Nothing unites than when you have
careful,
one
David.
something to fight. No, I'm not saying I wish it on the world, bro. But imagine, like, let's say there was an alien invasion or something like that. And
That's what you said.
all the countries have to come together. What that would do? Create unity. All the other conflicts, them fighting for land, fighting for oil, those will be inconsequential to the more alarming threat above, and that will create the unity. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like. Let me be the devil's advocate.
Like, it's like the enemy of my enemy
is my friend until he's my enemy again.
Well, or hopefully sometimes when you work with your enemy, you realize we can be friends too.
Yes, I keep your enemies closer than your friends.
Different ideologies sometimes can find a common ground.
True.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So those are just a few. Sorry about the anime chat today. I know you guys come for some more loose chat and them things, but you know, I love anime and I watch it religiously, I would say.
You have this kind of people in the world where what them call them? Ataku.
I'm not one of those people. I can't
well,
identify.
No, I can't even identify as no. Because those people, for example, they love the culture. They love Japanese culture usually.
Yeah.
They usually have a lot of tattoos based on these animes. They read the books.
Yeah.
They're well educated on these things.
All right.
And hold on, you did ask me a question earlier. I never finished answer.
Which one?
About what is my worldview on anime, basically. Yeah. What I was I forgot my point. So it just came back to me now. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, not about Otakus, but like people who watch anime. Because you were saying like, you know, me at 28, you know, me I say, what is a big old 28-year-old man watching anime for? I just explain my reason.
Some girls have told me like they would not be with a guy that watch anime. I'm like, you're not. But
the
my
thing
kind
is
of
now,
girl, then. You're not for me.
I used to I think I used to be of this same train of thought when I was in high school or whatever. We would call the people who watch animes and all these things would follow it and whatever. We call them nerds.
And the waste man.
But guess what? If you also notice, the people who used to watch animes are the ones who used to get A's in class. Critical thinkers.
Anime facilitates that.
Okay, not just people watching a sport or whatever and can analyze it or whatever.
True.
Critical thinkers watch anime.
Yeah, man.
Honestly.
Creative people as well.
Creative people.
Yeah. But I kind of have a little issue with like the otakus. They're cool and all, but I think they thread a thin line.
Vultures.
With cultural appropriation and vulturing.
It is cultural. It is cultural appropriation.
There's a thin line. Like for me, I'm a fan of it, but I would never say that I am it. You know, like some of them essentially think they're Japanese. Oh, by the way, I signed us up to get some press passes for our anime conference.
The Salamanga.
Yeah.
That's how it.
In October.
Yeah, in October.
In November, I think.
Man.
Yeah.
We are good, man.
I signed us up. Don't worry. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's like, is it culture vulturing? Because I see them like. To be honest, when I see white people just take over something, I just like.
Them culture, dog. The thing is,
they have a culture vulture.
No, the thing is, I wish I was so bold. I wish I could have just got to I wish I could just go to a Middle Eastern country and dress like them without it being a problem. I wish I could just go into the Roman Catholic Church and put on a monk suit without it being a problem. I don't know. I wish I was that bold and had this confidence in the world to be able to do anything I want. And not only that, but get the backing of the world.
No. They don't
it's
have
good. It's okay. Do it. We love it.
That, you know,
not everybody gets that backing, Davian.
It's entitlement.
It is entitlement. All right. Don't say anything more.
That's it.
Let us stop at anime today. Let us stop at anime today, because if we continue, we have a whole conversation.
Yeah, dog. No, because this part pissed me off, the brother. Because I hate seeing it, like even the slightest things, bro. Like, this is the last thing I'll say before we end it, because I don't want to leave with this burning on my chest. Because this is why I have the podcast, to let have the burning sensations. Like, whenever I see a white person go into a culture, they never, most of them, some of them, don't seem to realize there's a thin line between appreciating the culture and appropriating the culture and taking from the culture without giving back. Even with the Spanish culture, you see, you have, for example, just an example, Americans and British people come here, right? They are not Spanish. They're all white people, right? They're all white people.
Let's call them Europeans. They're all Europeans.
They come here and then they start essentially saying that they're Spanish. But you're not Spanish. The Spanish people are Spanish. Because you live in their culture, and you, even if you speak the language and if you enjoy the food, you enjoy the music, you enjoy the culture, you should not be living it like you are it.
Davian.
And that's just an example. That's a white and white appropriation, you know, bro.
Davian. If a man from X country can go to South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa, my brother. And call himself South African. But me with my Rasta self,
where you go?
I cannot go to Italy. I cannot go to maybe can go France.
No, France and Italy,
Maybe.
not the place, the bro.
No,
place.
but I know. I can never even think about coming in Spain and say I am Spanish. The first
you better
reaction
play
you
football. You better
unless my name Lamine Yamal.
You better play blood clot football, and that I tell you that's the only way. And if
Lamine Yamal or Nico Williams.
and if you get
Inika Williams.
and if you give a penalty in the finals, you lose it.
You lose it. It's just like Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson went into the Olympics as a Canadian, and when him take him drugs and whatever, come out and win the race and whatever, and then find out that man is a Jamaican. He's not Canadian.
Yeah, he wasn't. He's not one of us. He's not one of us. We always knew it, you know. We were always suspicious of him because he wasn't, you know. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Those little things piss me off. Like when I see like people appreciating a culture, but then it comes to the point where you're taking from the culture.
Yeah.
And it happens in all forms of the art as well. That piss me off, bro. It deeply like.
I would say it's our fault, Davian.
It's not our fault.
It's partly a great part.
How is it
it's
our
fault?
Oh, it's our fault. Like
Because
we are minorities,
no,
brother.
You know why, Davian? I will give you an example. I always like to go back to this M.R. example. Is when an artist like M.R. come out, right? Is he being judged as with the same standards singing as Movado?
No.
He's exactly. Why not hold everybody to the same standard and not just hold some to the standard and say, okay, you've tried. You can come to the barbecue with your standard.
No.
And we appreciate you just as much as the one who has a higher standard.
Yeah, but
we don't hold anybody to a standard. We don't hold anybody to anything. There's no accountability
No, Tony.
when it comes to bringing people into our culture.
No. We are welcoming, but we're welcoming. Like for example, M.R. He might never. I don't know. Musically, so far, I don't think he's that talented.
Davian, hold people by the same standards.
No,
I hold him by,
compared to people.
I hold him by the same standards, Davian, and I can tell you. Respect as an artist, M.R. You know, always respect as an artist. But you can't put him in the same boat as a dancehall artist. I'm sorry.
No. Because
I'm sorry.
His thing is, honestly, the song that made him. If a black man sung that song, it wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Me I said, Davian, we're not holding these people by the same standards as we're holding our people. Yeah. And one that is promoting I wonder if we can talk about this on the air. We're not gonna talk about this on the air. But me and you talk about this the other day with
say it. If we can't talk about it, we cut it.
With clicking.
Yeah.
Clickbait, for example. We have to be careful with muddying the waters.
True.
We don't want that when every time you go on a YouTube video, the title might say this, but then when you go on the video,
you don't get what you pay for with your time.
Exactly. I think that's what we're promoting when we don't hold people by the same standards.
Yeah.
We're letting these ones get away, and they will come 10 of them, and only 2 of our artists who hold the standard. And what will happen if you have 10 versus 2 eventually? People start go towards the one which is a 10, which is not the standard, and people taste change and the music change. And
my issue is like, if you're taking from something, admit it and give back.
Which is not usually done.
Never usually give. Admit it and give back. Speaking of the song, I could do TONNIEL'S tunes. Call that day. I have a song today.
Good.
I have a song today.
I love when you have a song.
I have a song. And this song, you know what? This is gonna show me flexing my musical. You know what? For the past 8-9 months, I have to say that my musical knowledge and
has increased,
and appetite and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
I get a list.
All that stuff. All that
Hey,
stuff.
yes.
Has increased. But this one is a anime opening track. Bluebird, Naruto.
Bluebird.
I can't even sing it. Tune. Check that one out. Cause
I will.
This song, even though it's in Japanese, it still sends a message. You can feel a message of hope in it. You know?
I get you. I know those type of anime songs.
Yeah, those songs that, as I say, you always tell me this as well. You can't understand the language, but you can feel the song.
Music pierce your heart, yeah.
This song, trust me, it just make you feel like
one of them, yeah.
One of them powerful. Listen it and check
like
it out, my people. But I'm not stealing TONNIEL'S tune. TONNIEL has his tunes this week.
No.
And if you don't like the anime tune, you're a problem that. Oh, that.
The meme. All right, so my tune of the week, I'm putting one song. I put 2 songs actually. So there's this movie I've been watching. There's this movie that got recommended to me. I was flashing through Spotify the other day, and I like this artist. Her name is Tiwa Savage. You know Tiwa Savage?
No.
She's an Afrobeat artist from Nigeria. You know, and she has a movie called Water and Gary. This movie you can watch this guys on Prime Video, and the soundtrack for this movie is very beautiful. Water and Gary. It's about childhood love.
Yeah.
That got put on a pause because somebody had to go overseas.
Oh.
And when the girl came back, you know, she came back into a lot of trauma. She came back into a lot of memories, all of these things, and she came back and met the same guy she was in love with when she was a teenager. And they started to flex and whatever, and it's a nice movie, you know.
Good ending.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Well,
Water and Gary.
You know what? You mentioned that story, bro.
Yeah.
My first high school sweetheart, she go overseas too.
Yeah.
Never end sweet for me.
It
never end sweet for me at all. It never end sweet for me at all.
Hey, my princess
gone far, far away. And she left. Yo, easy on the notes.
you know what I want to know with that song? Him say, and she left me a note or left me alone.
I think alone.
I think it's a note, you know.
Alone.
She left me a note saying she's going to stay.
I think, yeah, maybe you're right.
And like years after I've been listening to the song, I would say,
it's like that busy song. You think he said Gary?
Just like that. And they listen say baby.
Baby. Yeah,
so yeah, guys, this song, this movie has a lot of nice tracks, but I only choose 2 of them. Yeah. One of them, the first one is called Kamana, which is sung by Tiwa Savage, who is one of the stars of the movie, and Olamide and Maestro. Right? Another song from this one is called Gara, which is Ira Star featuring Tiwa Savage. Those 2 songs are my favorite of the movie. They actually, one of them is an Afrobeat. Kamana is an Afrobeat, and Gara is a mixture of Afrobeat and Amapiano.
Oh, Ira Star, yeah.
Yeah. And guys, that was TONNIEL'S tunes. I hope you like them. I hope you guys actually listen to the playlist. Drop a comment and tell us which one of your songs, which one of my songs or Davian's songs that he's added to the playlist.
Yeah. No,
Which
for
one
real.
you like?
For
Which one
real.
you like?
Yeah,
Which
man.
one you like?
Make we know, see, yo.
Which one
Let
you
us
like?
know that the playlist is actually, you're actually listening.
Yeah, man. Show us that you listen to the playlist.
Even if you go on it and pick a song and tell like, do it, man. Do it, man. Do it, man. Because we know you're not listening. We know you're not listening. But if you're listening to the playlist, tell us your favorite song. And also, I always say, recommend the songs that you want to be featured as
Definitely.
well. Even though we're dealing with copyright thief, let us know and we add them to the playlist. And thank you guys again tuning in. And we'll see you next week. And
this was the Yardman Podcast. Thank you very much, guys. We are out. Yardman Podcast are the one. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast.
subscribe now. We out.